Everybody, what's up? It's me, Patu, and we are here with the final group of Pokemon and Build-A-Bears that I've been showing off recently. I have so many of them that I've been showing off, but we are at the climax, and with that climax, we actually have a trilogy. That means 3 Build-A-Bears that I'm going to be showing off. I did, a little while ago, a Kanto Trio Build-A-Bear collection where I showed off Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur, and I kind of ranked them based off of which ones I thought I was better. Now, there is only one group of Pokemon starters that actually has a full starter list that's been out. We're almost there with the current Paldean Pokemon. We just got to miss Quaxley, and we should be good. However, we are officially done with these guys as of like a year or two ago, and that is Stobble, Scorbunny, and Grookey. And now these guys are so freaking cute. I've already shown off Stobble, so I'm gonna start off with this one, but I'm gonna show all these guys off. 2 of these you haven't really seen or me talked about too much, and then from there we'll move on and we'll actually rank them. So first off, we have ourselves the very shy Stobble. Now, Stobble has really grown on me. I got my little Patu with the cool face on there. Stobble has definitely grown on me. This guy was a collection piece that I actually got for about half off just because he was about to leave and they just had to get rid of the display piece for him. So I was lucky enough to actually get him for about half off when my girlfriend went together. And he is so freaking cute. I really liked Stobble when I first saw him. However, his evolutions kind of derailed me actually picking him. I ended up going with Scorbunny. And I think while it is still a good choice because I do prefer Raboot and Cinderace, I do think that Drizzile and Sobble are actually really good pairs. I just think Inteleon's a little too skinny humany for me, but like I stated before, I have reviewed him. He is so freaking cute, except for that uneven smile, but also that just kind of makes it a little bit cuter. Sometimes it just depends on how I'm feeling that day. The eyes are so amazing. Usually whenever you see a Sobble plushie, he's about to be sad, crying, all that kind of stuff. But with this guy, he seems very happy, which I'm happy about. I know they had to mainly go to a kid's representation because I think with Pokemon Center plushies, you usually see like actual emotion kind of shown with them. I say actual emotion when so many of them are just kind of simple smiling plushies. But with Sobble, at least, you see a little bit more crying or sad Sobble plushies just because it's mainly going to be a collector's item from other people. Not too many people were going to be going and buying them, but with Build-A-Bear, I think they just had to do the safe route and actually go with a happy one, which works for me because I do love me a happy Sobble. Happy Sobble is a happy Patu, and I think he is so freaking cute. His body is so small. He's got his little belly. His Build-A-Bear tag is down here, which is blue. Amazing. I love it whenever the colors actually match. We have his little hands right here. One of the very few Build-A-Bears where his feet are just so small that you can't really put them together and show them off. But still, so freaking cute. No shoes for these guy. And I think he has a pretty cute button-up that usually comes with him. But since he was a display piece, I didn't get it because they would have charged me extra, which is crazy. If you're going to get rid of the plushie, just give me that other shirt for free. That's all I ask for. But it didn't work out that way. So, you know what? We'll have to do what we have to do. And I got him by himself. But all in all, I think he is a very good representation of Sobble. If you want to go watch my previous video about Sobble, I think I have it in my Build-A-Bear playlist. Feel free to. I actually go in a little bit more detail showing off everything about him, but I think he's a pretty good one. Next up, a gift that I got from my girlfriend, I believe for Christmas in 2023, I want to say, and that is Grookey. She's been wanting this Grookey plushie, specifically with the shirt, which I was able to find for her for a very decent price, which I'm so happy about. But this guy is absolutely adorable. No actual tag, because he is a pre-owned one I had to find, sadly. His little stuffing in here feels so soft, so nice. Whatever stuffing they use is not the same that they have in here. His little piece right here is actually fully, like, felted in or harder material stuffing with that, or whatever it is, just a lot harder, but has a little bit of felt on there as well. No stuffing in here. It just feels baseless. And then we get to the face. So freaking cute. It just reminds me of a unripe banana. It's just, that's only like what goes through my mind, which maybe that's what they were trying to do with this little guy, but he is so freaking cute. He does have a very similar facial feature to Sobble, which I think that was what they were going for all of the Galar plushies. It's just that little simple smile. But I guess he did come before Sobble, so Sobble mainly copied him, I guess. The little nose right here, the orange looks absolutely beautiful. It just reminds me very much of the Bahamas, which actually goes into his shirt as well. Very Bahama colored and themed. He is so freaking cute. He actually could just take his shirt off like this. While they have buttons, it does not actually involve the buttons needed to actually keep it on him. This is the only one of the three that actually has clothing on him, so I do want to at least show off a little bit of the clothing. But this is what it looks like for every other plush that you would probably put it on. I don't know what other Pokemon plush you can maybe put it on. I was going to do a funny little thing where I just put it on a random Pokemon plush, but I literally do not think it'll fit on very many other Pokemon plushies. Maybe Sobble? I don't know. I'm not going to put it on Sobble because the colors will just break my mind. I say break my mind. I'm so over dramatic. But so cute. We have little Pokeballs right there. Absolutely adorable. A clash of colors, if you will. And then we get to the actual body where the orange continues. His little happy paws. Ooh, he has a brown tag on him. I really like that. Another one that matches. So he's definitely got extra points on there. And I think all in all, this guy is so freaking adorable. He is so cute. We also have his tail that was pre-stuffed whenever you got him. I think right here is pre-stuffed, like I said. Ears are going to be pre-stuffed. And then I think everything from head to the body is basically just going to be whatever you would get stuffed at the actual Build-A-Bear. But yeah, Grookey is number 2 on our list. Finally, we go into I think the most popular of the 3. This was the first one to actually have a Build-A-Bear release, and it was pretty long until we actually got Grookey and then Sobble, and that being Scorbunny. My girlfriend's first, I think, Build-A-Bear she has. I don't think there's any sounds or anything in there. I think it's just that. But I believe whenever you get it, I think the ears are stuffed. The place right here is stuffed, and then the tail is stuffed right here. Little tufts right here. I couldn't think of the name, but now I can for some reason. Tufts of hair, and then of course these little parts have no stuffing in there. This is a very simple one. I think out of the 3, probably the simplest one. You could also tell that it has that Build-A-Bear feet that I'm not very fond of, but a very soft material though. I don't know. Do they have these? Oh my gosh, they do. So these feet are definitely pre-stuffed just because you can't really get anything into here without making some big old knees. So I guess ears maybe. I'm going to say ears for sure. Tufts, tail, feet. So all that was really left to actually get stuffed seems to be the head and the body and then of course the hands. And I think for what it is, though, it's a pretty decent representation of Scorbunny. I have the Jazzware Scorbunny from about 4 years ago, maybe. It was one of the more recent ones before I started actually doing YouTube video collection videos. And I think all in all, this is a really good representation. We have the more felted material right here on his nose. We have all the features on his face. And I really like how they made this look. The nose is not going to be fully shown because, of course, the little bandage strip is going to be on top of that, which is kind of weird considering it is an animal. So maybe that's part of the nose. Is that part of the nose? Somebody let me know if they know any Pokédex entries that actually even state anything about that. That would be great. But the eyes look fantastic. I love those like blazing orange in there. I love the nose color, and then the mouth, of course, being a simple mouth. It gets a little bit more points in Sobble because it's not sewn through the mid. Oh wait, it is sewn. No, it's not. So it's sewn right here, and then it's sewn through here. So it seems like instead of doing the middle like Sobble, it actually just went for a simple sewing right here and just kind of getting these little edges. My girlfriend is probably going to know a lot more than me about sewing like that, and she could probably give you a more professional term for it. But I'm just a very simple Pokemon collector, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But at least he has something that Sobble doesn't, and that is a straight mouth. Grookey has a straight mouth too, so he gets some points for that. I gotta give points to Grookey if I'm giving points to Scorbunny about that, so that works perfectly. But all in all, I think this is a really simple yet effective representation of Scorbunny, and I'm glad that my girlfriend got her in the collection. But yes, guys, that is the 3 Galar starters. I'm so happy that we were finally able to build that collection 3. My girlfriend has Sobble as well, so I'm guessing that we've had it for a while, but this is my first time getting the video out. It's okay. It's okay, guys. I swear. I swear. But it is now time for my favorite part, but also definitely hardest part. Definitely harder than the Kanto version, and that is trying to figure out which ones are which. So I'm gonna start off with my third favorite and move my way down. So starting off with my third favorite, while it is a very cute and amazing representation, I think the feet kind of do me in for it, and that is Score Bunny. Like I said, the Build-A-Bear feet are not my favorite, even though that is basically just normal Score Bunny feet. I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. But I do think he is an amazing representation. The good news is that all these guys are like 10 out of 10 plushie Build-A-Bears, I think, in my opinion. 9 out of 10 maybe. But for this guy, he had to be number 3. So, I mean, he's still a pretty good representation. I don't know. Maybe my heart will go a little bit faster on him. I don't know. Faster. Faster is definitely the word I wanted to use for Score Bunny. And then next up, even though he is so cute and is the one that I have, I am going to have to put Sobble at number 2. He loses points for me, I think, with the weird looking mouth. He is so cute with his little legs and his little hands. It has a little bit more personality, but also I think if he was crying, it would have given him a little bit more points, because I do like it whenever they show a little bit more emotion. I love this like part down here. This part in the face is just kind of for me. He is so cute. I love the blue in all of this. Blue is an amazing color. Definitely a top 3 color for me. You couldn't tell by, the fact that I have Oshawott, water. But I do think that he looks great for what he is. Even though he's not very popular, still my number 2 pick. And of course, that leads number 1 being Grookey. I think whatever they did with Grookey was just perfect, down to the shirt. Sobble has a similar shirt, but I think Grookey's shirt just looks a little bit better on him. He just seems like such a dork, like a nerdy dork. And I love him so much. The coloration, for what it is, great. From what I could see, is great. And I think he just looks super, super cute. He has those hands that work out very well. His color on his Build-A-Bear tag actually matches. His tail's so cute. And you got to actually do a pretty good amount than, say, Sobble or Score Bunny and actually stuffing him. So that is definitely a plus. And I just think all of his pieces work out great. His eyes, simple but adorable. Mouth straight. Nose perfect. And the sewing on him is not very dramatic. Not as noticeable as some other Build-A-Bears, and I think he just works out amazing. But yeah, guys, I would love to know which of these 3 are your favorite. If you want to do a little ranking, please feel free to do that down below. I would love to know y'all's opinions, and I think that is it for now for the Build-A-Bear videos. I think I got one more in me, if I could get my girlfriend to bring it next time. It was a birthday present that I got for her a little bit ago, so maybe she'll bring it whenever I see her soon. I don't know for sure, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys, and I think I will see you guys next time. Adios.